Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie. This is my first long form video on YouTube and I'm going to try and foray into that world of things. I do have some short form content on here already, so I'm definitely not new to YouTube, but I am new to the longer form and this way of filming. So today I thought we would do a full face of makeup using products that I have not used in a while. So I am a content creator, I do have a following on TikTok and things like that, so I do get sent quite a bit of stuff, so it can be quite overwhelming with the amount of products I have, and it's constantly like new. Sometimes I just want to use stuff I've already got. So that's what we're going to do today. So this stuff I've had for quite a while. As you can probably tell if you're a makeup queen like me, the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is very old. This is potentially going to be like expired, but we're going to give it a go and I'll use my face to see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first product I'm actually going to use is something I'm using all the time, but I have to use it, is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios UV Immune 400 SPF 50. That is the longest name in the universe. This is really nice. I have oily skin, very blemish prone skin, as you can see, so I really enjoy this. It doesn't seem to break me out or do anything bad to my skin, and it's not too oily either. For primer, I'm going to use the Cherie Gripping Primer by the Beauty Crop, and it is very battered and very used. I've used this a lot. I stopped using this because I found it to be the tiniest bit greasy on my skin. Like I said, I've got oily skin, so I find it really hard to work with primers. I don't feel like you need a lot of this. A little does go a long way, and you always have to like fan your skin once you've done it, and it's just a bit long. I like something where it's just like dries really quickly and then like you're sort of good to go. But I'm thinking I'm just going to use it, finish it, and then it'll be done. And I've got quite a few primers I need to get through as well. There's not much left in there, so I think we are in the final stages, people. The final stages. I know a lot of people rave about this product, but it's okay. It's okay. I would not say it's revolutionary, but I do like it. And yeah, it's a good gripping primer. What can you say? I think they're pretty much all the same. No, if you don't have a mini fan, I would highly recommend getting one because they're just so good for skincare routines and stuff. Just speeds everything up. I want things done quick. Okay, so I promise I'm not starting a cosplay of Shrek, but I have just done some color correcting. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I really don't. Like, so if anyone has any tips, do let me know. I'm using the MUA Pro Base green thing. I don't know what to call it. Correct and Calm, apparently. So yeah, just put that on my patch of acne down there, and hopefully this will all work out. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Buttermelt Glaze. I'm not doing much today, so I don't want like a heavy base, so I thought this would be perfect. I'm using the shade Vanilla Bean Butter. I do really like this. It's also got an SPF in it as well. I've just realised I've already put SPF on my face, but that's fine. So I just like to squiggle it on my face. I never normally use the product directly on my face, but for this I do, just because it's a little bit easier. So we are squiggled up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to use this Peaches and Cream brush, PC19. I absolutely love these brushes. I need like a full set. They are so good. I just feel like they work really well. And they're cheap as well. They're so affordable. I think this one was like £7, which to me I would say is affordable for like a really good brush. When I look at some brushes and I see they're like £25, I'm like, no. I am an affordable makeup kind of girl. I don't know why I use this on top of colour correction, because it actually has like no coverage, like not a lot. I just wanted to look a little bit more alive and not like, I don't want people worrying about me, you know. You know, like people come up to you and they're like, oh my god, you look so tired today. I'm like, I'm just not wearing makeup, like I'm fine. It's so annoying. So I feel like skin tints do help that. Maybe this is why I haven't used this product in a while, because I do like it, but it's just not good for coverage. Like it's still really obvious with my patch of acne. Not that there's anything wrong with having a patch of acne on show, but it's just annoying and I don't want it to be exposed. Following on from that, the next product I'm going to use is the Primark My Perfect Colour Flawless Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. Now I think this is potentially going to be a little bit light, but let's see. Just gonna shove it where I need that coverage. Yeah, that's so light. I'm gonna just dot some concealer around my eyes, a little bit up there. I don't know what I'm doing. Look, I'm not a makeup artist, okay? I just do what I like. I'm using a really old brush from Skinny Dip because I feel like it works well, sort of packs in the products. Okay, I feel like that has covered much better, but it is a bit light, so we're just going to have to do some warming up. I have a feeling this is going to go very cakey. I have not used this in a while, but that has covered up well. I just feel like it's really going to cling to like any dryness. I guess that's the only problem with like full coverage stuff. It tends to be quite cakey. That spot is just not going away. Oh, and that's a cat scratch, by the way, which is fine. It was loving. It wasn't like an attack. And the next product I'm going to use is the She Glam Contour. I think this is it's a liquid contour Sun Sculpt Golden Sun. And I really like the way this applies. I just haven't used it in a while because, I don't know. Like I said, I've got a lot of products to get through and sometimes things just get forgotten about. But that's okay. I never know what I'm doing with nose contour. So I just do that. Just a couple of stripes. It's totally fine. But yeah, I really do like the shade of that. It's nice and cool. It's very cool. It's not warm. Like, I used to make the mistake of using very warm contour shades. I'm not sure what I was doing. But you know, I've grown since then. I have grown. Yeah, I really like that as a contour. I think it works really well, and it's very, very affordable as well. She Glam is one of the most affordable brands. A lot of the stuff I've tried has been really, really good, so I really can't knock it. Whatever your opinions are on She Glam, look, I'm just here for the budget, okay? I like to save money on stuff, so if that's a cheaper alternative to something, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna buy it. Okay, so the next product we're going to use is quite old as well. This is the Morphe 2 I can't remember what this is called. A stack of stuff. So all I know is it is in the shade Hibiscus Twist. Now we have got a tower of like blushy and highlighter shades. So I've got the highlighter shade, the blush shade, a lipstick sort of shade, and then a cream blush shade. And I really like the colour of this. I just haven't reached for it in a while, but I do really like it. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. It might be in clearance or like on outlet websites, but it is really good and it's so handy for travelling. So I do like travel around a lot. This is really good alternative for carrying around like 4 additional products. So I'm going to use my Spectrum brush, A02. And I use this for a lot of my liquid blush products. I just find it really effective. But look how nice that blush shade is. It's so pink. I love it. As you can tell, I like pink. And once I've like powdered down my face, I then go in with the powder blush shade just over the top. That is really nice. I like that. Very soft, but intense at the same time. I don't know. What do you even call that? So the next product I'm going to use that I haven't used in a while is the Revolution Translucent Setting Powder. This is very well loved. I just haven't used this because I've been really loving the NYX Wonder Snatch powder. I really, really like that. It's so good. And it is quite new. I did a video on that already on my TikTok. But yeah, I really like that. There's nothing wrong with this powder. It is nice. It's just, you know, when you find something new and then you like obsess over it for ages. That's just me with the Wonder Snatch powder. But this one is good and it has been like an OG product for quite some time. I'm just going in with another Skinny Dip brush. Can you tell I like Skinny Dip brushes? Just feel like they're good, and I've got a few in like the Christmas boots set that you get when they go into clearance. They go like half off, and I got these brushes like I got these brushes last year in the Boxing Day sales and they were like £6 and I got like 4 of them, so you can't really go wrong. And brushes are brushes, you know. Some of them perform well, some of them don't. It's a trial and error, but I really don't think these things have to be expensive. I really don't. We're powdered down and I'm going to do my brows now. This is the NYX Brow Glue, the original one. I do have the Crazy Lift one, the new one, and that one is so good. This is like the OG and I've been using this for genuinely years. Like I remember I've repurchased this so many times and I do like it. I wouldn't say it's one of them that are like super hard on your brows. I feel like this makes them just a little bit more malleable, a little bit more flexible, rather than being like stuck to your face all day. Some people like that and some people don't, and I do like that. I think sometimes I just prefer something a little bit softer where your brows can naturally sort of move later on the day, but this doesn't move for, you know, the first few hours of wear, but it certainly doesn't last all day. You know, I don't expect to still have my brows in the same position 24 hours later. And if you do, then I think your expectations are too high. So my brows are done. Brows are brows. I'm not a brow gal. Do not come here looking for a brow tutorial because you're not going to find one. I am not good at brows. So the next product I'm going to use, which I have not used in a millennia, is the Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and this is what she looks like. Oh, the brush is ducked out of this part. That's fine, I'm not going to use that brush anyway. But yeah, this is the palette, and the colours are just beautiful. I absolutely loved this when it first came out, and I don't know when that was, and I don't know when I bought this, but it's very well used. I would say I've not hit pan on any of the shades, but it was very well used when it first came out. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm maybe going to go for like a pinky purpley moment. Okay, I'm going to go in with the shade Base. This is a clean brush. It just has a pink tipped end. I don't want you to think I'm using a dirty brush because I don't do that here. We don't do that. I'm going to go in with Base and just cover my eye with that because it's a base. I normally use tape on my eyes to like do my eyeshadow looks, but this isn't that kind of day. I'm just not really doing much today, so I'm not going to do anything too heavy. Okay, I'm going to go in with the shade Incense just to start us off. I don't like this. Seems to be okay so far. You would not know this palette is probably like 8 years old. Probably not that old. Maybe it's like 6. I don't know. I need to find out when I bought this. If I can find out when I got this, I'll put it up on screen. But yeah, I don't recommend using expired products, but if it's here, if it smells fine, if it looks fine, then I'm going to use it. But that is just me. It's really annoying with my eyes. I can do this with this one, like, and it's really easy for eyeshadow, but I can't do it with this one. I don't know why. I just can't. Like, why can't I do it with that one, like the dull eye? Let me know if you can do both in the comments, because I don't know why I can't. It's really annoying, and it would make my eyeshadow so much easier to do. Let's go in with the shade Love. I'm going to switch up my brush for this one. I'm going to try and make it a little bit more intense. Let's get really pinky. That pigment is insane. I love I'm looking at it like this is the first time I've used it. I've used this loads in the past, but I actually can't remember what looks I did or anything like that. Probably not that adventurous. But I am a pink girl. I think I might actually go in again and just like do the corners more pink. I like to give it just a little bit of dimension. Yeah. Which is cute. Nice little pink moment. There are so many shades in this palette, but realistically I can only use a few. Like, I can't really do them all at once. But it does make it very versatile. I don't know if you can still get this palette, by the way, but who knows? It's not actually that pink, but it will do. I think that's okay. And then I'm just going to keep it very simple with this thing. I'm just going to deepen the outside. I'm going to go in with the shade Volatile. Volatile is there. It's like a darker, more of a warm tone brown, I would say. Just going to go in with the same brush. Oh yeah, that's good. That's what I wanted. That is working so well. Like, gosh, some newer palettes could never. Yeah, good. I think we are blended. I'm going to go on the outside edge and just blend a little bit more. I forgot to say, these brushes are actually the very old Morphe Jeffree Star collab. I've got a variety of brushes here. I actually got them from TK Maxx. I got a full set of eyeshadow brushes for like $16.99, which is an absolute bargain. You know me, I love a bargain. And then yeah, I've been using them for the longest time. They clean really well. I just really like them. I think Morphe brushes have always been pretty good. I know they've made a comeback recently. I don't know, I haven't tried anything out of the new stuff yet, I don't think. I bought my niece one of the new palettes which have those like molten metal shades in, and they do look really interesting, so I would be definitely interested to try that for myself. I just wouldn't know which one to get. Oh, I don't know which one to use because this is actually quite exciting. So we've got some shimmers to use here. So it's either Wild Child or Rose Gold. I think I'm going to go between them. Maybe do like a little gold on the inner corner. I might start with rose gold and then go over the top with the Wild Child one. This looks really good. Oh, it's much darker than I thought it was going to be. Ooh, I like that. That is cool. And it's giving like a pinky undertone as well. Yeah, that's nice. Let's try and match the other side. I wish I could shut this eye without also shutting the other eye. Cute. And then I'm going to go on the top with the Wild Child shade. This one looks so good. Ooh, yay. Oh, it's so shiny. So shiny and pink. I love it. No, that's cute. No, because why is it stunning? That's so nice. Yeah, big fan of the Wild Child shade. I need to use this palette more. I need to do these. I need to do some old eyeshadow palette videos maybe. Yeah, I like that. Very soft, not too in your face. And then I think you do the inner corners. I will go in with another, like a flat headed brush, and go in with the shade Dreamer. Oh yeah, that's a vibe. Right, I'm just going to do the bottom now. I'm just going to try and match what I've done sort of on the top. I'm going to go in first with Love, again the pink shade, and just go half across. We've got a nice pink under eye, and then I'll use the shade Volatile again. One shade I don't understand in this one is like this one, Eccentric. I don't like it. I think it's so ugly. Like it looks almost like a poopy brown, like an unhealthy poopy brown. Nice. I like that. That is really nice. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm just going to say nice all the time and no other words. Then just to line my waterline, I'm going in with this CMAA Doll. There's no O in the doll. I got this from TikTok shop. Came in like a pack of like coloured eyeliners. But they're actually really good. They were super cheap as well. But I typically only really use like pencil eyeliners in my waterline. I don't get on well with them on my top lid just because I have severely hooded eyes, as you can probably tell. Not severe, but it's getting there. You know, I'm in my 30s and things do tend to start drooping, which I just love. So for mascara, this is one I haven't used in a while. This is the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Mascara. I've been really into tubing mascaras lately, hence why I have not used this. I love a tubing mascara. I get oily eyelids, so a lot of mascaras do transfer on me. So this one, I don't recall it transferring, so I'm going to give it a go. I did really like this when I've tried it, and I have used it a few times. I just haven't used it in a while, hence why it's in this video. But I do like the wand on this. It's like a twisty one. Just going to curl my eyelashes before we do that, otherwise that'll be a mistake. My eyelashes will just face the floor. There is my top lashes done, and I really think that has made quite a difference. Just going to do my bottom lashes very carefully. But yeah, it's really effective. I love this mascara. It's very, very nice. I don't think it transfers. I really don't think it does, but we will see. It depends if I cry on it. If I cry, then it's game over because it's not waterproof, but hopefully I won't cry today. Fingers crossed. I just realised at the start of the video when I showed the basket, I actually had a different primer in there that I was going to use. This is the Vive Skin Nova, and it is absolutely worth a mention. It's a really nice primer. I just haven't reached for it in a while, and I don't know why. Like I said, I have a lot of products, so I do just forget about stuff, and that's nothing bad against the brand. I completely forgot to use it. I looked at the basket and I was like, oh, actually, the Gripping Primer. This one is really good as well. So I'm now going to add on some of the powder blush, and it's from this is the same one I was using earlier, and just go over the top of what I've already got on. Just deepen it up a bit. Just such a nice pinky shade. I just love it. Obviously it's pink, so I'm gonna love it. And then quite easily enough, the highlighter I'm going to use is also in here, which is conveniently on the top. I'll get my little Real Techniques fan brush. I forgot to say the brush I used for my blush is a really old MAC one. All of the writing has come off, so I actually have no idea what number this is, but it was in a Christmas collection. It was bought for me. I didn't buy it myself. think my sister got it for me. It's really good. But yeah, this highlighter's nice. It's not too intense. I do like that one. Sometimes there's just nothing else to say, is there, apart from nice. I'll need to find a new word, maybe. And we're not forgetting the lips here, don't worry about that. So my next one is going to be the Colourpop Lippy Pencil, and that's in the shade Oh Snap. And then we've got the Glow Reviver Lip Oil Glimmer Finish by e.l.f. And that is in the shade Candy Coded. Now, these lip liners are my absolute favourite. I actually have bought like a full set of them, but again, I'm waiting to finish what I have open before I go into that. But it was on clearance and I just thought, oh, that's such a good deal. So I had to buy it. I do feel like this shade is very much for me like a Your Lips but better. It just gives them a little bit of definition and it's so creamy. Love that. Really lovely shade. And then we're going to go in with the e.l.f. gloss, and it's got a huge applicator and it's got like a minty sort of vibe to it. Don't know if it's plumping. I don't know much. You know, if it's pink, if it's sparkly, I'm buying it. The sparkle on her. I've unfortunately just lost my light above. It's run out of battery, so we're just gonna have to make do with what I've got right now, I'm afraid. Apologies about that on my lip. I split my lip yesterday because it was so dry, so bad. But it's fine, I will recover eventually. But thoughts and prayers please for my poor little lip. So this product is nearly empty and this is the last one we're going to use. I promise I will stop yapping on soon. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. This is the We Cherie Hydrating Dual Phase Setting Mist, enriched with cherry extract and hyaluronic acid. I'm going to be honest, and this is not a beauty crop hate video. I just don't think it's that special, okay? Like, I really like Beauty Crop. I love their products in general. But the We Cherie range is massively overhyped on social media. A lot of people talk about it and like, oh my God, you need this, you need this, you need this. And obviously I bought into it. I think I bought the setting sprays actually in a set. I got 3 at a time. I much preferred the pore setting one, the pore mist one, which was really, really good. I think that's in like a purple tube. But this one, again, I'm wondering maybe if it's just because it's hydrating and I don't really like hydrating products. So in hindsight, I shouldn't have really bought it because I'm oily, so I need mattifying products. But that's fine. So that is the We Cherie. It is basically empty. It's very foamy at the bottom. So we're just going to see how that goes. But I do think this is going to have to be decanted and recycled very soon. Still smells like cherry though, so I don't think it's gone off. I only got it like last year, so. Smells absolutely stunning though. It's just a shame it's not for like, so it's suitable for all skin types, but realistically, if it's a hydrating setting mist and you've got oily skin, it's not really suitable for all skin types, is it? But it's fine. I just think it's better for someone with drier skin. But that is my finished makeup look using a full face of stuff that I haven't used in a while. I don't know, am I missing anything? There we go. So pretty much everything is in there, I think. Now going to try and do a little thumbnail for the video. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to try, just little challenges or whatnot. Any questions you have, please do ask away in the comments. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy making videos in my spare time. I do work full time, so this is just something I do in my spare time and I really, really do enjoy it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe, obviously, because that's the whole point of this. I'd love to have you again, and so you will see when I next upload. I don't know, I don't really have an upload schedule yet, but I will try and do these as and when. I have to do everything on my phone because I don't have like a computer that I can edit everything on. Everything will be done on my phone, so it takes quite a long time to do it on the phone because you're just there like I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!